So 24 years or 23 years ago, sorry, in the year of 2002, Carmelo Anthony went to Syracuse and he won a national championship as a freshman and just basically became one of the greatest one and done players in basketball history. Obviously, he did it before one and done was really a thing, but he was, you can maybe argue he's the greatest one and done player in history. I think a lot of people would argue that in the history of basketball, he might be the greatest specific one and done player. But yeah, it's an interesting one because Kiyan Anthony, now his son, has followed in his footsteps and has gone to Syracuse, and he looked good today. He did look good. Like, I watched bits of the game, couldn't find anywhere where they showed the full game, but little bits of the highlights, he looked good. Again, look, it's an out of conference game. They're playing a team from the American East. They're playing Binghamton. Are Binghamton still in the American East? But like, this is a college where I kid you not, like, I can't remember what year he graduated, like late 2010s. I remember I literally guarded a dude who was the starting power forward at Binghamton and held them to like 4 points. And that's just my opinion of that college. I literally was like, if that dude can start at the D1 level, this is the worst college in the world. And I have no idea anything else about Binghamton. I just knew that dude was like, not that he sucked at basketball. He was like a glue guy, but I was like, Jesus Christ, this guy can't even score on me. But yeah, let's take a look at Kiyan Anthony here. Do I think Kiyan Anthony, is he expected to be drafted? I assume not. Like, Kiyan Anthony's all right. Like, I assume so. Like, he's not a first round pick. So yeah, he's not projected to go in the first round. Is he even? He's not even projected to go late in the second round, to be honest. And that's not it's not really a knock on him. Like, where do they have? So Kiyan Anthony's not even on draft boards. So I don't think anyone's really expecting him to be one and done. Which is fair enough. Like, he's not going to be getting a he's not. Oh, it says here he's being in the draft 2 years from now. What age is Kiyan Anthony? So 2 years from now. He's born 2007, which means he could be in the 2026 draft. Maybe he will. Maybe he will go into the 2026 draft or 2027, but driving in, going left, using a little bit of space, good shot. Like, I don't mind that move. I really don't mind that move. Like, I would have loved the smart pass is just to throw the slip pass or throw the pass just into this on the roller. The roller's wide open there. The roller's still open, by the way. If you're a good passer, the roller's open. But I highly doubt Carmelo Anthony's kid is a good passer, to be honest. Not a bad, like, a nice shot. It's a tough shot that could have been made easier. But at the end of the day, I don't really care that much about that. The ball still goes into the basket. But you can see, are all these in the second half? It's not a bad finish, you know. It's not a bad finish. Okay, nice cut there. Don't mind it at all. Were the rest of free throws? 6 of 10 field goals. Ideally we'd see a little more from that, but I'm not impressed. Like, it's not bad. It is genuinely not bad at all. Like, he was plus 27 on the game, played 28 minutes. He looks okay. Like, his first bucket is tough. Like, this basket right here is tough. Like, you need to be a shot maker to make that. And Kiyan Anthony uses kind of the left. Like, that's not easy. That's not an easy shot at all. He kind of, I hate to say this, you know why they're like, oh yeah, LeBron James, Bronny was is like if LeBron James is 6'1", it's like it kind of reminds me a little bit of, again, if Carmelo Anthony was smaller and skinnier. It's like he's a weird, much worse version of Carmelo Anthony. And it'll be interesting to see what happens over the next number of years. As like we all talked about him when I said, oh, is he eligible for this draft? I still think he's probably a 4-year guy. And there's nothing wrong with that. Dude, if you last 4 years and end up being a starter at Syracuse, you're that guy, by the way. Like, if you are a starter for 2 years at Syracuse, and Syracuse are even mediocre, like you are getting a contract, you're getting a 6-figure contract anywhere in the world. Finished at 15, nice, great start for Kiyan. And yeah, like he's really, really, he's a good shot maker. He's genuinely a good shot maker. And that's one of those things where it's like, it will be interesting what ends up happening to him when he ends up being like, well, when it comes to NBA talks and against better teams than Binghamton. It'll be interesting to see just all around what is going to happen. But at the end of the day, like, I do think that he's put himself into the category of prospects. And like, again, look, if he's almost an NBA player, he's going to get to the NBA. Like, Carmelo Anthony's not LeBron good. Like, Bronny wasn't close to being an NBA player and he got there. But like, Kiyan Anthony has to be close. Like, he's not making the NBA if he's not close. But like if he has a Bronny season, he's not going one and done. I don't think Melo would force him to go one and done either. But I kind of liked bits of this. I did like bits of this because, look, there is, like, I understand everything with basketball is you kind of want glue. Like, I think the league went with specialists, and depending on how the Portland Trailblazers and Denny Avdia do, suddenly people then start trying to find players with lack of weaknesses. There's always spots for shot making, and whether that be in the NBA, doesn't really matter. If you want to be a high level pro, there's always spot for shot making. And even if you're a shot maker and you're not a shot maker at the NBA level, like a Mike James could score 20 points a game in the NBA, but your team would stink. But he can go and do that in Europe. And Kiyan Anthony absolutely can. He can put the ball in the nan basket. So I think that as a pro, he's fine. He's going to be fine as a pro. I think he's going to be fine as an NCAA Division I player because he is a shot maker. The only thing I will say is maybe it isn't the NBA. Maybe he doesn't physically have the size to be in the NBA. But yeah, honestly, he looked good. And again, I didn't see enough of this game to really focus in on the defense. As far as I'm aware from his coaches, he played well defensively. But yeah, just an all-around good game, it seems, from him for his first game. Anyway, I'll see you guys.